Chihuahuas versus Mets as we continue our early season divisional duels. Nickname against JC in the first at-bat of the game. Nickname starts the scoring early with his 8th home run of the year. A line drive over the short right field fence takes advantage of the short right field, puts the Chihuahuas up 1-0. Later that same inning, bases loaded. Nickname gets fooled on a changeup.
That was really mean. That just
Says he wants that one again.
Yeah? You told me he's coming.
And later that same at bat, gets that pitch again, but can't do anything with it, leaving the bases loaded.
Yeah. Come on now.
First HRL at bat for Keegan, and TC gives him a warm welcome.
Wow.
Those ABS point.
Next inning with a runner on first, Yager gets what looks like a lob pitch and takes it over the deep left field fence for a 2-run home run, giving the Mets the early lead. As he's done all season up to this point, though, TC bounces back when he needs to and gets out of the bases loaded jam. Bottom of the third now. Nickname almost puts another one out. Has to settle for a single, bringing up Ages. It's a grounder to right field. Tenacio has a little trouble with it in right, and Nickname comes all the way around from first to score, while Ages scoots into third. This would become a theme, though, as Chihuahuas have a runner on third and pop out to the pitcher again.
GoPro.
That's GoPro for sure.
Yeah, I got you. Gotta get this home run on video.
Thanks for adjusting the camera, Docs. Maybe next time we'll get your home run on video. Bottom of the third, threat for the Mets. Bases loaded. TC gets one strikeout, and then walks in a run. And Docs gets a bucket shot to give the Mets a 4-2 lead. Bases still loaded, and TC decides to welcome another rookie to the league. This time Tenacio. It was a pretty close play. It was pretty consensus, though, that everyone thinks he was indeed out. So the Chihuahuas now down 2 in the top of the fourth. 2 men on for Nickname. Gets that same changeup he saw twice in the first inning and couldn't take advantage of. This time he sits back on it and hits a nuke out over the right field fence, giving the Chihuahuas the 5-4 lead. Now bottom of the fourth, another threat for the Mets. TC gets one strikeout, and after a walk, 2 outs, bases loaded. He gets another strikeout. That one hit him, but counts all the same.
Oh, it's 10. Oh, it's still an out.
No, that's it. No. Yeah, that counts as bat, technically.
Yeah.
It seems to happen at least once a season where we have a batter swing and it goes off their hand. This should be ruled a strike. This would have been strike 2. It was ruled an out in this case, which unfortunately for the Mets was wrong. Would have resulted potentially in Docs getting on. He was seeing TC pretty well, but instead it results in an out, and 2 batters later, the Chihuahuas win the game 5-4. So moving on to game 2, second batter of the game, Yager sees the pitch he likes and puts it over the left field fence just off of Shorts' outstretched hand to give the Mets a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. He strikes out the leadoff batter, Nickname. Where were you for the Yager game? Okay, maybe the Yager inning as Merce hits a 3-run shot right down the left field line, giving the Chihuahuas a lead, and they would not relinquish it.
I was back.
A couple batters later, TC with a runner on first. Sits back on that pitch from Yager. Hits it deep. Putting 2 more runs up for the Chihuahuas. Later that same inning, Shorts pokes one right down the first base line and gets on his horse for a stand-up triple.
Legit triple! A legit triple!
That might be.
Fuck you, Epstein!
A couple innings later, T. Frid up to bat with runners on first and second. Right back up the middle. Shorts will come in from second. Merce holds at third to add another run to the Chihuahuas tally. Now bases loaded for Nickname. Hits one to dead center, and this will clear the bases, giving.
Say Tommy.
I don't remember exactly what the score was here, but a lot to a little at this point. And 2 batters later, Shorts again. A little bit of opposite field power. He hits a 2-run shot for his 3rd home run of the year. Piling it on here in game 2.
That's it, yeah.
Later that same inning, Nickname gets to double digits in home runs just 3 weeks into the season. That's his 10th home run. Adding on to the Chihuahuas' lead, and then Shorts again, this time pulls it right down the line. Chihuahuas way up at this point. And they would finish the game in 3.5 innings, winning 17-2.